I am preparing for one of the coolest events I've ever been asked to be a part of and help organize really in my lifetime. I get the opportunity to share not only my passion for fishing, my passion for kayak fishing with a group of high schoolers, multiple anglers. The event is called the Spring Splash. This is put on by the high school teacher and bass fishing coach in Petoskey High School, Mr. Joshua Hudson. A little backstory, he reached out to me months ago with the idea of putting on an event like this, and I immediately jumped on the opportunity to share with these young anglers my passion for kayak fishing. What the event is, it's called the Spring Splash. You can find it on the Fishing Chaos app. It's one of the multiple apps that are out there for hosting events for kayak bass fishing. There's 4 different high schools involved in the event. Harbor Springs, Gaylord, Petoskey, and Charlevoix. Right now there's 20 plus anglers signed up, including myself. If you don't have the Fishing Chaos app, you can download it, create an account, and follow along. As for the tournament is this Saturday up in northern Michigan. Now, this was a really cool opportunity for me to donate my time, to share my passion and basically obsession with kayak fishing. A lot of you guys on YouTube that watch me know I have an absolute passion for it. And Joshua, when he reached out to me, he said he was a huge fan of my channel. The kids in his class are a huge fan of my channel, so it's kind of cool to be like the marquee guest for this event. I'm going to be putting on a very small seminar about kayak fishing. I'm going to be answering any questions these kids may have. Then we're going to take it to the lake Friday, do a little pre-fishing, and then Saturday we're going to have a half-day event on the lake. It is Crooked Lake up in northern Michigan. It's going to be west of the Burt Lake area, Indian River area. So what I'm really excited about is to share with you guys the sponsors that stepped up for this event. Now, I reached out to multiple, not only kayak fishing companies, but as well as content creators to see if they were willing to put forth anything to, to put together some prize packs or, awards for different things like biggest bass, all that type of stuff that comes with bass fishing tournaments. And I got 2 of them to oblige, and 2 of them, when I brought it up to them, they did not have hardly any questions. They wanted to be involved with it. My number 1 sponsor was YakAttack. So I want to thank YakAttack for really stepping up for this event. And they sent me, I ain't kidding guys, I've had these boxes in my garage now for 2 weeks. When we sealed the deal with the sponsorship, now let me tell you, it's kind of awkward for me to reach out to companies. I'm a normal dude, right? Although I create content and put stuff on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff, I'm just a normal dude. I really wasn't sure how to go about it, but the conversation went really well from start to finish, and they jumped right on the opportunity. And I'm going to tell you, they sent me more than what I asked for. I just opened these boxes. They've been here for 2 weeks. So not only did YakAttack really step up for this event, and once again, if you guys are watching this from YakAttack, thank you very much for your donation for the event. Also, Rich from Owl's Nest Outdoors made a huge donation. I actually drove to his house the other day and picked it up. So let's dive into it. We're going to dive into what YakAttack sent me. Now, I got multiple boxes here. We'll start with this one. They sent me 2 Omega rod holders. These are probably the best rod holders in the kayak fishing game. They come with the quick, easy lock and load mount. These are, when I use rod holders, I use them for trolling, and these are the best in the game, 100%, which is another reason I had reached out to YakAttack, because their products are the standard for kayak fishing. Now, we got 2 of these track packs. Now, these are like little mini tackle boxes, okay? These things are sweet. I utilize them many different ways. One of them I keep specifically for my camera gear. But they come with a quick attach mount right there. So you mount this to your track system, and these boxes are stackable. They got them all zip tied shut. I'm going to leave them like that. But they're stackable. You can get different trays for them. They're really versatile, and I'm coming up with new ways to use them every time I'm out on the water. And I really like having the one for my camera gear and extra batteries and stuff like that. So let's get into the other box YakAttack sent me. So this box is loaded right down with stuff. They sent me more than I had asked for. Once again, thank you YakAttack for really stepping it up. We got 5 trucker hats. Got their YakAttack logo right on the front of it. Little tab on the back says YakAttack. Really sweet. We've got a bag here that is stuffed right full of these keychains. These are their, so they make a lot of different things that utilize the strapping. And what they do is they take that leftover strapping and make these keychains out of them. Really cool idea for utilizing wasted materials. We also got, which I can't wait to have one of these for myself, is drink koozies. A whole bag, dude, a whole bag stuffed right full of these. We also got another bag right full of stickers. Now I kind of spilt these out, so I'm not going to dig them all out, but we got a bunch of their long logo YakAttack stickers. We got a bunch of different style here. We got their new, you know, Sasquatch carrying the kayak. We also got a Vizzy, I think it's the Vizzy Carbon Pro, yeah. This is the kayak flag. Really important accessory to have, beginning to pro kayak angler. Comes with a 360 light. I believe it takes AAA batteries, but that's a must-have if you're running a motor in low light conditions, just to make yourself more visible out on the water, because you know we're hard to see as it is. So anything you can do to make yourself stand out on the water in the kayak is a must-have. We also got the Black Pack Pro. This is the 13x13 Black Pack Pro. Now this is a huge prize, huge giveaway. Joshua and I had figured out which angler is going to get that. And again, if you guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, and be sure to follow along. I am going to vlog the whole trip. Vlogs aren't always my go-to style of video, but I'm going to vlog the whole trip. I'm going to probably do an overnight camp at a state park up there. And I'm actually going to talk to Joshua and see if, you know, if he can film part of the seminar. If, depending on how long that goes, you know, what kind of questions these kids have to ask, what they want to know about me. I mean, I'm going to be an open book to these kids through and through. But that's what we got from YakAttack. And once again, shout out to you guys over there. Again, I reached out to multiple companies, just trying to get something going, and YakAttack immediately reached out, responded, and was willing to jump on board. So you guys are awesome. And if you guys don't, you need to really look on their website, go through, you know, if you're a kayak fisherman, even boat fishermen, they have things that you can really utilize to make your fishing experience better. So let's get into the second sponsor, Rich from Owl's Nest Outdoors. If you guys aren't following him on YouTube, go over there, give him a subscribe. Rich does a lot of bass fishing out on Lake St. Clair. As of recently, I believe it was last year, he started making his own baits. Soft plastics, okay? And I had reached out to Rich to see if he was willing to donate a bunch of soft plastics, and he immediately jumped on, no question. I drove over to his house a couple days ago, picked these up, and what Rich sent us was bags and bags of, about to spill them. These are Cincos. These are your 5-inch Cincos. Rich does a phenomenal job with his color schemes too. Okay, and each bag has a little bit of different variation. For the most part, you get a few different colors in each bag. Like here's one. I see a baby bass color in there, which is my favorite. Go-to for a Cinco. He also sent a giant box of Ned rig baits. Each one of these also contains 5 different Ned rig baits. And now there's no question that a Ned rig and a Cinco are 2 of the best methods to catch bass all year long. So I'm really hoping to get these in some of these kids' hands, if not all of them, before the event. And maybe that's what I'll do, is hand some of these out, or all of them out before the event. And hopefully we can get some kids to catch fish on these baits. I know I'm going to keep a pack for myself, and I'm going to be really fishing the wacky rig in the Ned rig quite a bit because I've never fished this lake. We're going to be fishing Crooked Lake up in northern Michigan, which is west of Burt Lake. And I'm looking forward to that. The lake has smallmouth and largemouth from what I understand. I did very minimal research, but I am going to be fishing against all the high schoolers and in the event. And it's just really going to be a cool opportunity for me as a content creator and as a avid kayak angler, and not just bass. I mean, I'm chasing everything, walleye, muskie, all that stuff. But it's a really sweet opportunity for me to share my passion and my knowledge with these kids about kayak fishing, and from how I got started to where I'm at now. And I'm really looking forward to the event. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the updates. Like I said, I'm going to vlog the trip, which is kind of out of the ordinary of my content, but I'm going to throw something else out there and throw it against the wall. Hopefully it sticks. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. So once again, thank you to YakAttack. Thank you to Rich from Owl's Nest Outdoors. You guys really stepped it up on this one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.